doors? That's the door that I'm not supposed to go down. That's the door I'm not supposed to go down. So do I go back around here? I'm so lost. How are you?
How's it going?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Lovely, you just arrived.
We have.
Lovely, what are you looking forward to the most then, eh?
All of it, really.
See more of your friends.
Feel more of my friends. Well, I got one of them over there.
I just spotted
That's
that
my
one.
pet clan. That's Stitches. That. Do you want to come and say hello?
Yeah, come
you
say
follow
hello.
me. Come say hello then. Do you like playing with clowns?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
Hello, gentlemen.
He loves it.
Welcome. You look like you're up for a good time.
Oh yeah.
Is that the vibe I give off?
Absolutely.
What are you looking forward to the most then out of the three mazes? Black market. Oh, they like.
Oh, he
black
wants to be
market.
bagged and gagged and...
Oh yeah. You can't say the other
Is that
word.
what happens?
Maybe you'll have to go in and find out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
All I can say is you're going to be coming out with dirty knees, isn't that right?
And he got a much bigger smile when he found out he was going to get bagged.
Absolutely. It's a good job we didn't say the other word, otherwise he would have had an even bigger smile, wouldn't he?
Ready?
Always. Born ready.
Good evening, friends. We are down at Screams at Thornton Hall Country Park. That took some rehearsing. And we've been invited down here by Mark and the team to experience their brand new Halloween event for 2024. We're really, really excited. We've got 3 mazes to do and a whole event to explore.
So far, we've had a little walk around. We've already been attacked by 2 of the scare actors that are here, and they're pretty funny, so that's all good. I mean, it looks good when you first walk in. First impressions are amazing. And then behind us right here, they've got this lovely like bar area with like a stage in it, and it looks like a band's all set up. So yeah, it's looking really good at the moment. We've also got a beer here. What beer was this?
Angelo Peretti.
Italian. Italiano.
Si.
Si. So yeah, it's actually a really, really nice beer as well. It tastes really clean. So it's really, really nice. But yeah, they do. They seem to, from what I've done a little bit of research, they seem to do loads of kind of like events and stuff here. They do like pumpkin picking. Was it?
It's like a pumpkin patch.
Yeah, it's a pumpkin patch here. Things like that. They do loads of like different kind of events.
Music events and stuff and festivals.
Yeah,
and that kind
loads
of
of
things,
stuff
aren't they?
here. But this is the Halloween event that they've designed and that they are looking to push out. So really excited to kind of get into it. There are 3 mazes here that we need to go through. 2 we are allowed to film in. 1 there is strictly no filming. This one actually it actually looks quite scary. Actually,
It looks very intense. Probably the
looks
most
very
intense
intense.
maze we've ever done.
Yeah, I need to have a look now and see if. So, involves group separation, isolation, restricted vision, mild electric shocks. Mild electric shocks.
I mean, if that's your thing.
Sections where you will be restrained. Like, what? So this.
I don't think I'm prepared for this.
No, I don't think I am. This sounds like a lot more of an intense experience to what we've ever experienced before when it comes to like scare mazes and stuff. So this will be interesting. But this is the one that we're not allowed to film in. So we'll just have to tell you about it when we get out of that one. But we were just talking to Mark just as we got here, and he was saying that they have literally dug out the hillside to build these scare mazes. So that, again, another interesting thing. They've actually dug out the hillside to build these scare mazes and get the framework in. And then the hope is within the next 5 years, they'll have 5 attractions here. Yeah. Let's get on with tonight's event and let's see what it entails and let's see how this goes. But
I'm really excited. Do you want to drink our beer and then maybe go and do one? Or do you want to get some food? Or what do you want to do? How do you
I think
play
we'll
it?
drink that beer. We're going to look what food offering is and then we'll probably mosey on over to the mazes and see how they go.
Let's do that then. So we're currently just making our way up the hill to the mazes. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I've got no idea what to expect. I'm a little bit nervous, a little bit. especially for Black Market, because that sounds extremely intense. I think it's going to be more intense than anything that we've ever experienced before. You ready?
I don't know. I'm a little bit scared, if I'm honest.
I'm a little bit scared.
I'm a little bit impressed, but nervous at the same time.
I'm definitely impressed. I'm impressed by the event so far and what we're seeing.
So I've never done mazes at a farm park before, so I don't know whether they're different or what, but I'm actually really scared. But nervous. But I'm excited at the same time.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. It's going to be interesting, I think, and I think it's probably going to be more intense than anything we've ever experienced. So let's go and give it a go. Are you feeling brave?
Wow. Oh God, I jumped out of skin.
Made me jump.
Fire went off. As brave as I'm going to be. Put it that way. Let's just go.
I don't know if I am feeling brave. I don't know if I'm meant to be ready for this.
Let's just go and experience
Let's
it.
do
Which
it.
one do you want to start with? We've got Malkin Manor, we've got Jinxed, and we've got Black Market.
Should we start with Malkin Manor?
Malkin Manor.
Oh,
and
okay.
Black Market.
God, you're not going to let me go, are you? Run away! Stop! Okay, still coming.
So you come out of the bar and then you head basically up the hill, which I guess is a hill that wasn't being used. And then this hill has been kind of like cut out, and these big units have been built on the hill. So there's one at the top, you go down a little bit, there's another one, and then down a little bit, and then there's another one. So I think we're going to start at the top with Jinxed, which looks really circusy themed. So quite
It's very
excited about
sinister.
that. I hate haunted clown stuff.
Circus, freak show.
So this one is right on my street because it'll scare the life out of me. So it looks really cool. It looks really cool how it's been done with the 3 units like this.
I'm really looking forward to it. I'm impressed by the kind of, even from just the outside, like the fact that these buildings have been purpose-built for this event.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. So I'm really looking forward to it. Shall we go and get in the queue?
Yeah, it's really impressive. It's not a very big queue, but yeah, we'll get in the queue. Woo! I love it already.
Very impressed.
They're full on wooden shed. You can smell the wood.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Brand new.
I love that. I love that smell.
Stay in this room on. Jump on that one, you jumpy fella. Right, come on, yeah, jump. Jump for me, come on. Good on ya. Now give me a clap. Again.
Roll up, one and all. Jinx is the name, carnival's the game. Expelled from the shows, away from the circus glow. They said I look wrong, no place for me belongs. Cast into the dark, time to make my mark.
Go on after you.
Oh my Jesus!
Oh God! What's happening?
I don't know where to go. Oh my God! This way? I think it's this way. I got no idea where we're supposed to go. Oh my God! I have no idea where I'm going. No. Oh my God! Come on.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
What happened to you? How did we end up separated?
Because you kept going round.
Oh, I didn't realise there was a different way.
Exit.
It was like that bit on Takeshi's Castle, you know, at the start when they have to go through the doors.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
So we're finishing the first house, which was Jinxed. It's probably one of the best clown-themed mazes that I've ever done, to be quite honest. We started with that one because we thought it might be the softer one out of the three, and to be quite honest, it was actually quite intense. One thing that I did love, though, is that it wasn't just one linear path going all the way through. There were actually secret doors and secret ways to get out. It was actually like an actual maze. You did have to find your way out. There were some dead ends and things like that, so that was really interesting, because normally these kind of things have one linear path, you go all the way through it and you pop out the other end, whereas this one in particular, you could go wrong and you could like go round in circles and get yourself lost in there. So that, yeah, it made it so much more intense. It was crazy. So next up then we decided to do Black Market. This one is the one we're not allowed to film in, the one that's supposed to be the most intense. This one was all themed around a slaughterhouse and missing people. So if you've ever seen the film Hostel, this had total Hostel vibes. Just as we were going in the pre-show area, we noticed that there was some posters up with missing people on them, and we were actually one of the missing people on the posters, among other people that were also at the event as well. So that was a really nice touch that the team put in there. But yeah, this one was incredible. Very, very different to anything I've ever experienced before. Yeah, I think this house simulated that whole Taken aspect and that slaughterhouse kind of thing. I think it did it really, really well. If you don't like being blindfolded and led and confined spaces, then you won't like this house at all. This house was quite intense when it comes to those kind of things, and it's something that, as I've said, I've never ever done this before, so it was really weird, but in a weird way I really enjoyed this attraction. I believe it is shorter than the other ones, but I think that's just because you spend most of your time with a blindfold on, kneeled on the floor, handcuffed.
That was an intense ending.
Are you shaking?
A little bit.
You need a second.
Yeah, if we could do it actually. I need to process what just happened in there.
I've just been on my hands and bloody knees. I've been on my hands and knees.
I was on my hands and knees as well. Strapped up.
Did you get to see?
Been called a pig.
I've been here.
Up next then was Malkin Manor. This one I'm really, really looking forward to, as it's like an old house where something happens to the family who used to live there, etc., and then you end up having to go into the house and experiencing all those ghosts and ghouls that live within the house. This one, I didn't fully get this right at the start. I was a little bit confused by the girl who was part of the vlogging team, and as you can see on the top there, Haunt Hackers is like a most haunted thing they had going on here, and this guy is kind of the guy. It's the Yvette Fielding guy, I guess, that's taking you in and explaining the story to you. So I didn't get this straight away, like I just said. It took me a minute to understand what was going on here, so I'm not too sure whether the story was explained fully, or is it just me that didn't get it. But once we were actually in and he was explaining what was going on, that's kind of when I understood what was happening. Yeah, I mean, at this point here where he's waving the camera around, I was thinking I've really got no idea what's going on here. But in a moment he takes you through into like a living room kind of an area, where then he explains the story of the family who used to live there.
This is the Malkin family, and that signal at the top there, that is Edward Malkin. Now, he was the head of the family. He ruled it with an iron fist. He controlled every aspect of their lives, where they went, what they ate, even when they left the house, until one day he found out that Isabel, his eldest daughter, had a plan to run off with a stable hand. He then, out of pure rage, decided to strangle her and buried her under an old oak tree in the garden. Now this house has had a few tenants over the past few years, but nobody seems to want to stay. They say that the walls move and the weird things go on, but that's why we are here tonight, to see if anything is still lingering on. Now remember, this is a live stream, so we want your biggest reactions. The team has rigged out the whole house with cameras, so we are going to see your every move. We want them big facial expressions, all that. After all, we want the views, and we want to get paid. All right, good luck, Haunt Hackers. Straight through, guys. Come on.
Come on!
God!
Where are you? God here.
Oh my God!
He's a man! Come away! Leave my children! Hey!
Oh my God! Where do we go? This way? This way? No?
Where we go?
I'm lost. Back this way? I feel like we go around here. No, that's... Am I not supposed to go down there?
Help me!
Outdoors. That's the door that I'm not supposed to go down. That's the door I'm not supposed to go down. So do I go back around here? I'm so lost. Maybe I go back down here. Yeah, I think so. This way?
Oh my God.
That was intense. That was more intense than I was expecting it to be.
So the event here at Thornton Hall has come to an end, and it was awesome. At this point, I have no idea whether the shots from inside these mazes are any good.
Got no clue.
The cameras look completely black all the way through because it's very, very dark in there. So if the footage hasn't come out very well, then there won't be any footage in there. But yeah, all in all, it's a really good little event. I think it's got so much potential to go a lot further. And after talking to Mark, who's one of the event organisers, he was saying how they're looking to expand over the coming years. They've got attractions being added over the next 5 years or so. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing it expand and seeing it get better and bigger, and seeing where it goes basically. So going on to like actors and people that we interacted with, again, I can't even fault them. They were so good. They were right on the money. They could just chat to you about anything and just keep going and keep going and keep going. Who was it that we spoke to loads to?
Ringmaster Mitch.
Ringmaster Mitch. Ringmaster Mitch was absolutely awesome. He just talked and talked and talked and talked. Even when
I
I
had a
ran
7.5 minute conversation with him.
Did I?
Yeah.
Even when I ran out of things to say,
He just kept going.
He just kept going. I was like, okay. He just kept going. But yeah, Matt filmed an entire conversation. We probably won't include the whole conversation. It's 7 minutes
I know
long.
there's some filth in there as well.
Yeah.
It's probably not very appropriate.
Ringmaster Mitch needs to watch his mouth. On to the mazes then.
Yeah, so we started with Jinxed, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which was like a freak show maze. I really like that theme. I find it quite creepy anyway, but I really enjoyed it. And when you first go in there, you kind of, it's intense from the start, isn't it? Because the guy comes out and jumps on top of like the box.
Yeah.
And then like tells you where to go.
Yeah, but I had my camera pointing at this like little circus area, like an opening of a circus tent. And I was like, oh, I'll point it there, he's going to pop out of there. No, a door opened at the side, he popped out there and scared the life out of me. So that was really good, because obviously that was been created to take the attention of takes the attention of the guest to look in this direction, for him to pop out of a door at the side.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was well done. That was really good. But yeah, I think all the actors in there were really good, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were. I got loads of jump scares in there.
I got so many jump scares.
The theming in there was awesome. There was a car in there. Well, I think there was a car in there.
There was a car in there.
Oh, there was half a car in there.
I think from the photos I've seen, I think it might be a full car.
A full-on car in there. Was it a Beetle?
Mini.
Oh, a Mini. There's a Mini in there. There's a full-on Mini in there. Yeah, really good theming. I loved how it was dressed. The music was awesome as well. The music has all been custom made for them.
The bit at the end as well, like when you're trying to find your way out, there was a bit, and I'm showing my age a little bit, but Takeshi's Castle,
Oh yeah,
the start bit where they're trying to find the doors that they have to go through,
Yeah,
and they either
yeah,
end up in
yeah.
the water or they'll go through a door and there's like somebody there to scare them.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was like. So if that was the inspiration, I'm glad that I can see what it was. If it
Yeah.
wasn't, that's exactly what it was like. And there was some times where you go through and you think you found a door, and then an actor would like pop their head through at you, and scare the life out of you.
Yeah.
I swore a lot in there.
Yeah, I think the direction in which you're supposed to be going was very confusing, which obviously is done on purpose. Very disorientating in there as well, so you don't know whether you're going the right way, if you or what. So yeah, it was just it was crazy, wasn't it?
mad.
It was crazy.
That one was really good.
Yeah, I thought that was really good.
Malkin Manor,
Malkin Manor, yeah.
which was an interesting one. So that was themed all around a haunted house where they were like doing a live stream, and there was a whole backstory, and it was supposed to be fake.
I totally got confused by that at first.
Yeah, kind of like a most haunted thing, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And that was really good. That was probably the one where I got the least jump scares.
Yeah,
I did get lost
agree.
though.
We got really seriously lost in that one. Yeah, that one was. It was good. It was the one I think I was most excited about, but the one that gave me the least scares and the least. Once I got in there, I was like, I was like, okay. And then we went round it, and it was good, but we got lost in there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And I went through a wrong door at one point. I think I went back into like backstage at one point. I think the problem with that one is it's not obvious where you've got to go.
It's not. The path to me wasn't obvious where we were supposed to be going.
Because there was one corridor we walked backwards and forwards 5 times, and one of the actors, who I think she was playing like an old woman,
Had to come and find us.
She had to come and find us and like help us because we literally got lost in that one. We couldn't work out where to go. So clearly, it just wasn't obvious enough where to go with that one.
I think that's probably my only 2 things were that the path on that one wasn't particularly clear for us. We got a little bit lost. There was a lot of strobe lighting, so that could potentially be why as well. It wasn't easy to see where you were going.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was just in Black Market. We were probably in there for a little bit too long. Yeah, so Malkin Manor was an interesting one.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was one I was most excited about because I like those kind of mazes where it's like an old house and there's spirits in the house and all that kind of thing. You know, the old painting on the wall. I love all of that. But yeah, that one was quite confusing. We did get lost a little bit in that one. So I don't know whether it's just not obvious or is it just not obvious to us?
I'm not sure.
Did anybody else get lost in that one?
Yeah.
But yeah, there was one corridor we walked backwards and forwards 4 or 5 times because we didn't think we were going the right way. And it's the corridor where the camera is. There's a camera in there, and I only found the camera because I thought it was a doorknob, and I grabbed hold of it and went, "That's a camera." I was like, that's okay. And then I got confused and went, "Oh my God, what am I doing? I'm lost. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where the door is." So yeah, I don't think it was obvious where we were supposed to go.
And then there was Black Market, wasn't there?
Yeah, so Black Market was interesting because we went into that one. I had to go first in that one. We're in a small group of 4 of us, and we went into that one, and that was like a slaughterhouse kind of a thing.
Yeah, it was a rave in a slaughterhouse.
Yeah, which was cool. The theming again in there was absolutely
like next
awesome.
level.
I absolutely loved it. And you go in there and you basically walk round and round and round in circles, and it disorientates you because you haven't got a clue what's going on. You go through a door, you go through another door, you walk around a corner, you go through a door. Yeah, you go through a door, you come back in the room, you go, oh, what? So you go through a door, you go through a tunnel, you think, oh, I'm getting somewhere. You go through another tunnel, you stand up, you open the door, you're back in that room again.
Get sent back the other way.
Yeah, and then there's a guy in there going, go that way, and you're like, we've just been that way. And you get so frustrated going round in circles, you're thinking, what's going on? And then you notice that there's a door that this guy's protecting, and every now and again when he feels ready, he will take people through that door. And when you get through that door, you have to put your hands against the wall, and they put a hood over your head, and you basically then led to the slaughter.
Basically,
which I thought was a really cool and interesting way to simulate going to the like bodies going to the slaughter.
Yeah, I guess so.
You put in handcuffs, and it's very intense. If you don't like being blindfolded, or you don't like being like restrained with handcuffs on and stuff like that, you won't like this one. You won't like it at all. It is intense. I think it is for like the die-hard
horror maze fans.
Horror maze people. Yeah.
It was really good though. So yeah, as Rob said, you go in there. I probably went round about 10, 11 times before I managed to get through that door.
Yeah.
And in the end, I literally just stood there and was like, I'm not moving until you let me through.
Yeah.
Because I think I've been in there a little bit too long and I was very frustrated.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. I basically stood down. I was like, right, I'm done now. Get me through this. Get me through here.
And we kept bumping into each other, didn't we? And we were like,
walking around in circles to the point where I went, I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. So I think maybe we were held in that section a little bit too long, or maybe there needs to be some more explanation as to what we're doing. Well, I understand that it's disorientating, and I did get disorientated, but at the same time I also got frustrated because I didn't know what I was supposed. Am I supposed to be going around in circles?
Exactly.
Have I done something? Am I missing something? I was so I was quite confused there. But overall, I thought Black Market was very, very interesting. A very, very interesting maze.
Yeah. Fantastic music in there. I was having a great time.
Yeah, the music was good. It's nothing like I've ever done before. So it's definitely unique. So if you like these kind of unique experiences, then definitely here is where
there's a lot.
It is where it's at.
There's a lot of them.
I think my favourite is going to have to be Black Market, just because it's different and it's unique.
Yeah, I think I'm torn between Jinxed and Black Market.
Yeah.
I think Black Market purely for the fact that it's so unique and I've never done an experience like that.
Yeah.
I did really, really, really enjoy Jinxed though, and I had a lot of jump scares in there, and there's probably, if it came out, some hilarious footage of me in there because I was jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Black Market just takes it.
The theming was awesome in there. Like nothing was left out. Nothing was there was no blank spaces. Did you notice that as well?
None.
No blank spaces. Yes, you have your corridors you have to go down, but you need those. But there was no kind of like blank areas or blank spaces left.
No,
it was
none at all.
just full of theming, and every single corner had been thought about.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
So, would you recommend coming to the event
Oh, definitely.
during its run?
If you can get tickets to come, definitely come to it, 100%. And if you can't, come next year.
Yeah. It's only going to grow.
Yeah.
It's got so much potential as an event. I think it's been a fantastic evening. And yeah, if you can come, I would definitely recommend it.
One thing we didn't talk about was like the food and that. So we ate earlier, but we didn't actually talk about the food. The food was awesome.
The food was really good.
It came out of a food truck. There's a food truck that's parked up, like an event food truck.
Yeah.
And the food that came out of the chicken
really
that
good.
I had out of it was absolutely excellent.
Yeah.
The chips were perfectly cooked.
It
was so good. Nothing was overdone, nothing was underdone. Everything was spot on. Absolutely spot on, honestly.
So I just want to say a massive thank you to Mark and the team for inviting us down here tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having us. It's been fantastic. Highly recommend checking out the event if you're able to get up here and there's still tickets left. If you did get this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. It really, really helps out the channel. If you plan on coming or you've got any questions about the event, let us know in the comments below and we'll gladly answer them. And if we don't know the answer, we'll find out for you if we can. To keep up with all of our Disney doings and theme park shenanigans, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell while you're there. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.